no excuses. 2020 is about making moves and learning from each experience that you have, all right? So let's get it. Hey guys, this is A. Renee from Journal, Jot, and Jive. If this is your first time stopping by the channel, welcome to the channel. If you are a returning subscriber, hey y'all. All right, today is Wednesday. It is January 29th. It's hump day. We are at the end of the month. And so by the title, it should say something like checking in with my goals or goal recap. The goals is gonna be in that title though, y'all. That's what's gonna be in that title. All right, y'all. So I needed to take a break yesterday. I ain't even gonna pretend, y'all. Like, it's just been a lot this week, and it's only the third day. Just emotionally, just a lot. So sometimes you just gotta get quiet. I laid in the bed and I was so unproductive yesterday, but you know what? I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. So today I'm feeling a little better. I'm gonna have to pull myself up by the bootstraps and say, all right, girl, let's go. You got some goals. And listen, right now we need to have those goals moving. All right, so it is, again, the end of January. Where are you with your goals? For those that bought those journal prompts, did you just stare at them and then you're acting like ain't nothing going right? Well, you know, I don't really know what you want the universe to do by itself, but you got to put some work in. So we are going to check out my goals planner. This goals, why do I say planner? It's a journal, okay? I just use the word planner so loosely. So it's a goals journal by Goldmine and Coco. I will actually put the link in the description box if you're interested in getting it after I show it. Then if you've never purchased anything from her shop, with that link you'll be able to get 15% off your purchase, I believe. I don't know, because I think these are on sale, so you might not be. Listen, just go and check it out if you're interested. All right, so again, this is the goals journal that I use in conjunction actually with pretty much everything that I use. So this is a journal that I have. This is my purse planner, and then there's some other things that you won't see on screen today, but you will kind of get a glimpse of how I get my goals going. So let's go ahead and flip through. If you have watched a couple of my videos already, you are used to seeing this. Okay, so we have the goals. I actually went in and wrote some words along the stickers. I had the stickers in there prior, but I did not have the words written in. So now you have a couple of things that I know that I'll be working on. Mind mapping, y'all. I'm still fighting with that. I'm telling y'all, one day it'll be filled in. It just ain't filled in today. All right, just not today. And then we go over to the affirmations. I have a video that I'll link up in the description. Not descriptions. That wasn't what I meant to say. Nope, sure wasn't. It'll be linked to the right-hand corner in the iCards. And if you're interested in seeing how I broke down the affirmations that I want to focus on in 2020 in conjunction with some other affirmations, then that'll be the video for you. All right? So let's go over and let's see some of the goals that I set for January in this goals planner and journal. Yeah, I should just put the word journal across, right? And so I have 3 categories. So what the categories are initially, you're going to see me, work, and create. However, I kind of covered that up because I let that become my financial goals for this month. So this is for me. So I needed to schedule therapy, and I already have a check mark. Your girl has been to therapy, honey. I done got 2 sessions in this month. Let me tell you, your girl is working on goals and they gonna get checked off. All right, and then we have get eye procedure. Check. So I did get the eye procedure. My eye's still a little swollen, so I need to give it time to heal. So I'm gonna give it a month. If it does not give me the results that I want, then I will call them back to see if I can get an additional steroid shot to minimize the rest, okay? Hopefully we don't have to do that. So we're going to claim that it's going to be gone by the end of the month, all the swelling and things. Read at least 1 book. Yeah, that's a strong no. Yeah, it's a strong no. It's not that I don't have the books to read. It's just that I'm not prepared. Yeah, I haven't been prepared to read like I need to. So I'm going to go ahead and put an arrow to the right-hand side. And what that arrow means is that though I did not successfully complete a whole book, it's still a goal of mine, okay? So that goal needs to transfer to next month. I'm not going to give up on that goal. I am an avid reader. Just lately, I have not been consistent or in tune with reading like I should. But I have a couple of books via therapy. I have a couple of leisure books. And I just need to devote that time and take something out of my schedule and routine that is filling in that space, all right? So then we have buy new facial products. I already checked that off. And then we're gonna go ahead into the work section. So let's see how much I have completed. So I updated my booking site. I did film and photograph some hair clients throughout the month. I needed a new pair of shears. I bought that. Create monthly packages. Now the thing with that is I did create an update, but I did not complete all the packages that I desire for my hair site. So what I'm gonna do again is take that arrow to the right, which means that I need to carry that goal over to the next month. And then we have release journal prompts. Several of you have purchased the journal prompts. Thank you. We're gonna check in on that, just not today. And then you have, I needed to resume YouTube, check, and then work on the prototype. And so here's the thing, like that's for Journal, Jot, and Jive. I'm gonna check it off, but I do still need to continue developing that prototype. But I did start the leg work, so that's a check. Then we come down to the lovely financial area. Oh, joy, my favorite. Sarcastically, I'm saying that. Eventually, I will be very, in tune and loving this financial journey. Right now we're just starting. We're just starting. So we have track spending. Now I have a check on there, y'all, but in reference to track spending, I didn't track it as well as I would like to. So I'm gonna put a little star by this, and that needs to be an in-depth journal entry. And then right here we have get free credit reports. I have all of that. Pay off one debt and start sinking funds. So those two are not checked off. And we have like 2.5 days left. So unless some magical bucket of money is gonna drop into my account, claim it. I don't know. I don't know if those two are gonna get checked off. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and take that arrow to the right, okay? Now, with that being said, all of your goals are not necessarily going to transfer to the next month. You just have to decide, is this something that I still want to strive towards checking off within my goals? And then you'll decide, do I need to carry that over to February, or do I need to put it on the back burner? That's totally up to you. That's going to be done with your assessment. And so where an assessment comes in is in this area right here, right? So this is going to be a breakdown of what I accomplished, what I learned, how can I improve, right? So I'm going to give you an example of how I could break down what did I accomplish. So for me, I accomplished, let's see, 1, 2. Oh, your girl is not about to do no math for real. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's 15. And then I did not complete 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's like I completed 11 things. So we're gonna say that I completed about maybe 80 to 85% of the things that I wanted to do. Mathematicians, feel free to leave it in the comment section because I ain't pulling out no calculator. But anyway, I'm going to claim that I have completed about 85% of the things that I wanted to accomplish this month. So what I would do in this section for me, because I am a very descriptive journal lady, so I'm gonna need a little more space. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna do more bullet points, and then I'll develop a page within my journal to kind of further talk about these things right here. So let's go ahead and put I accomplished, that ain't even what I wanted to write with though. This, wait a minute. Okay. So what I accomplished, 85% of my goals. And again, because I want to break down each one of these, I'm gonna go ahead and put refer to journal. Okay, and what I learned. So one thing that I learned is consistency is key. In order to complete your goals, my goals personally, tasks are required. Having okay, and so then another thing I put, having deadlines are a must. Oh gosh, that is going so slanted. It ain't that deep. It ain't that deep. Talk to self, it's not that deep. Whoo, child. If I can go on and erase that and put something over it, I would. But since I'm recording, I'm gonna go ahead and roll with the punches. Anyway, how can I improve? All right, so one big area that I know, right? So while I know consistency is key and it helped me in some areas and tasks are required and having deadlines are a must, I also need a routine in some areas. Remember that I mentioned reading at least one book? Y'all, I can typically read a book in 2 days, 2 to 3 days if I'm very consistent and I have a routine in place. So I definitely need to create a realistic routine. I also need to set alarms. And I also need to, hold on. All right, so and I also put, I don't need to overthink, right? I am an overanalyzer in some areas, to the point I will think so much that I get absolutely nothing done in some areas. So again, while I completed a lot of things off of my list, I really could have completed more of this off of my list and added onto my list in January to get more things done. But I've been overthinking and just team too much, and this is why I am there. So I'm working on those things, okay? So this is pretty much my breakdown, right? So remember I said I'm gonna need a little more space to kind of go into details, but these are bullet points on what I need to write about, right? So what I learned is consistency is key. How did I learn that consistency is key? I would break that down into my journal. Where did that apply with each one of these goals? And again, how can I improve? Like, how can I improve on updating my booking site, or how can I improve on tracking my spending? Because remember, consistency is key. In order for me to be realistic on what I spend and to see the things that I need to see as far as finances go, consistency, I'm going to have a deadline on when I track those things, and I don't need to overthink it. Okay, if I spent the money, girl, you spent the money, you was wrong. If you ain't gonna go back to the store and return it, write that price down and keep it moving and learn from it, right? So those are some things that I'll work on in the next month. I also added the picture here at the beginning of the month. So when I go into next month, I'll go ahead and have a new picture there. And then this is where, when you go over here, you will write your next month's goals. Now, let's talk about, how do I know what the heck I want to do as far as my next month goals? Well, I do a thing that's called a brain dump, right? And so what a brain dump is a collection of unorganized ideas that you just write out on paper. So I went to a coffee shop, what was that, last Saturday, and I just literally was writing. Now, while these are all different tasks, I can definitely go in here and say, what on this list would I like to commit to doing and add as a goal on my list, right? So one of the goals for sure is to file those taxes. So let's just say I want to do finances, and I want to find some goals for February goals, I'm sorry. And so we got file taxes, and then I need to pay off at least one medical bill. And then another goal, that can be, let's just leave that one alone. All right, so I'm gonna scroll down to see, is there anything else on here that I would like to do as far as finances? And right now, that's gonna be a strong no, right? And so this is how you would do. You would just write that list down, and you would find, what do I wanna do for me? So I can say, what do I wanna do for self-care? This does not mean these are gonna be the colors on my sheet, but it may be, okay? So for self-care, Let's see, read a new book. Yeah, nah, we need to finish the other 2 books. And so I'm just going down this list. Oh, your girl need to get a pedicure, okay? Let's not wait until these summer months and then decide that we want to take care of our feet. My feet are so disrespectful. That's how you know I'm by myself and single, honey, because otherwise these feet wouldn't look like that. And so I need to get out of that
mindset. Just because you single don't mean your feet need to look like you single, right? So I need to treat my feet like I'm not single.
So that's going to be that goal right there. And then we have, one thing that I want to do for self-care, y'all, is return back to meatless Mondays and just try some new recipes, okay? So I'm just going to mark those 2 right there. And then we have work. So I'm going to take this purple. And again, I'm probably going to have more than those 2 goals, but for time purposes, just kind of showing you how I would pull out some goals that I wanted to do. So then we have, we're doing work, right? So I need to create some simple shirts. I had some shirts back in the day that I did for I Work You Lurk, and I just want to change that up a little bit and reintroduce some of those things for business purposes, for extra income. And then what else do we have for work that I need to do? So my license for hair is not due until March, but I would like to be ahead of the curve. So that's gonna be renew license. Okay, so we're gonna put that for work. And so for right now, those are just gonna be the 2 things that I say that I'm gonna per category that I'm gonna focus on. But for me, I kind of like to have 3 to 4 things on that. All right, so that's that. And lastly, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna create a recap page in the journal. And after I do that, y'all, I'm done. I'm done with y'all. Y'all got a informative chatty video that y'all haven't had in a couple of days. So let's go ahead and create this January goals recap page, and I'll leave a couple of pages behind it so that I can have some in-depth writing and I can have some descriptive writing. If you follow me for a while, you know I'm really huge on descriptive writing, so that would be that. So all right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. And I think I'm just going to exit the video out after I finish. So go over your goals, check what you did. If this month was not as successful as you wanted it to be, it's okay. Okay, it's all right. Dust yourself off and try again. Go ahead and pull out a sheet of paper in your free time at work instead of scrolling social media and minding everyone else's business but your own. Go ahead and start focusing on those goals and write you at least 3 things that you want to do in February. For my Goldmine and Coco people that already have the goals journal, go ahead and pull that journal out and get some stuff done, all right? Anybody else? Pull out a notebook, okay? No excuses, no excuses. 2020 is about making moves and learning from each experience that you have, all right? So let's get into it.
push, you're the